My favourite plant disease, I'd say probably Alternaria alternata is my fungi of choice. It's quite basic and ubiquitous, but I just really like it. It was the first thing that I found in the lab that I could understand and take all the measurements off and key it out. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a soft spot for it, but pathologists have this unique, weird quality where we're looking for something that we actually don't want to find, but when we do find it, we're like, yay, we found it, because you've been looking for it for so long. It's really good to see it in the flesh, but actually, obviously, we don't want these things.
I have several favourite pests and diseases, but probably the one which I like the most is one called Syncytium endobioticum, and that's called potato wart disease. And the reason I like it is because it's a quarantine organism for many parts of the world and for the UK. The reason it's a quarantine organism for it is because it is very long lasting in the wider environment, and so it's really important to try and keep it out of the UK, because if it becomes infected in the soil, it can last there for a very long time. It's also very difficult to work upon. It's an obligate pathogen, which means that you can't culture it. So it has a lot of challenges about it, about how you actually work on it in the laboratory. And when I worked on the lab, we had to overcome some of those problems. And it's, for plant pathologists, it's quite beautiful. As the name, which I think I said earlier, it's potato wart disease. As soon as it starts producing its infection, it produces the warty growths on the outside of potatoes. So for most people, that lack of cosmetic beauty is not good for them. But as a plant pathologist, it's quite interesting to see.
I think I would have to say powdery mildew on rhododendron would have to be my favourite one. I've got more than one, can I have more than one? So I'll have Phytophthora cornovii, I'll have ash dieback, and I'll have rhododendron powdery mildew, because those ones were so significant in my sort of career that they played such an impact on the way in which where I am now, really. So plant would be rhododendron then, because although ash dieback doesn't affect rhododendron, so slight aside, but powdery mildew affects rhododendron. Phytophthora ramorum affects rhododendron. Phytophthora cornovii affects rhododendron. So the plant would be rhododendron, and the disease would be powdery mildew, Phytophthora ramorum. I'm doing 3 as in 4 actually. Phytophthora cornovii and ash dieback would be my 4